Everybody, coming in hot with video 18. I can't believe we're on video 18. That's so insane. I'm never consistent about anything, so I'm proud of myself. Remember, I got a YouTube channel. If you want to be wonderful and subscribe, that would be great. I would appreciate you. So I decided to do a video on a question topic request I have gotten a few times, and that's what women really want. This is purely opinion-based. I need to say I don't speak for everyone, but I keep getting the video request, so here it is. I've been single for like over a year, so I don't even know if what people really want exists, but this is just the information. You asked the question, I'm answering, gosh darn it. So I understand that us females are seemingly complex, but it's actually not that complex at all, believe it or not. We don't want to be hit up, oh, you got any pics, you single? That's a fuckboy game, okay? So if you want a female that's wifey material, get your shit together and treat her how you want a woman to conduct herself that you actually want. Do you want a woman who's going to be like, yeah, sure, here you go, here's my titties, here's my ass? Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for a girl who's like, I don't play that game, treat me like an actual person? So what does it tell a woman when you're like, pictures? It's telling her you only care about what she looks like. You don't care about who she is. You want to get to know her. And if, you know, like, there are a few things women are looking for. Okay, if you're serious about finding an actual keeper. Now, if you want to be a hoe, go be the hoiest hoe. Just don't lie about it. Let people know what you want. It's disgusting to lie. You're not only fucking them out of what they really want and wasting their time, but you're taking a ding on your karma. And trust me, no matter what you're looking for, whether it's a wham bam thank you ma'am or a wifey or anything, there's someone out there who's happy to meet your desires. We got 7 billion people on this damn planet. Like, stop wasting people's time misrepresenting yourself. It's yucky person behavior. So first of all, don't be trying to get with women when you're still with one. If you aren't happy, and this goes for women too, you know, if you're not happy, put on your grown-up pants and end the relationship like an adult. You won't die. If you can't live with somebody, you got if you can't live without somebody, you got codependency issues. Straight up. And you need to work on you anyway. It's just sad. You know, like, you gotta learn how to be on your own. Otherwise, nobody's ever gonna make you happy. So, alright, you're in the free and clear, single, you're self-sufficient. Next step, think about what you want in somebody and seek it out. Ask her about herself, what she likes, what she does, what her dreams are. Take interest in who she actually is. I know a booty pic's great, but are you ultimately going to be fulfilled for any amount of time with a great ass? Maybe. I mean, I don't know how simple you are, but to me, that's not enough. But this video is about what women really want, so bear with me. A lot of guys will try talking to me and basically explain themselves and not ask any questions. It's like, how's this conversation with yourself going? Like, I feel like I don't even need to be a component. You can just type and type and type, and I can, like, literally be like, yep, and that's good enough for them, and they're like, wow, we have such a special connection. It's like, based on what, you weirdo? So there was actually an interesting study done that I think supports a lot about what I'm saying about you need to get to know that person. And it's called, I think, the 35 Questions to Fall in Love. It's about establishing intimacy with somebody, and it's definitely the exchange of information on every platform. All 4 couples involved in the study, last I knew, were still together because they built a foundation on who the other person was. It does matter what their hopes and dreams are, and what their favorite sexual position is just a drop in the bucket. Like, really, I don't understand why this is the focus nowadays. So there was a movie too I was watching a long time ago that summed it up perfectly, what a woman wants to be to a guy. And so this chick was on an airplane and she's sitting next to this older gentleman who was a retired dancer for the ballet. And he told her a story about how his first wife and him did the ballet together. And life happened and he took her for granted and she left for a man that showed her something different. Well, he said he got married afterwards a couple times and they were beautiful and amazing women, but no one ever again would be his ballerina. And the woman was like, I just want to be someone's ballerina, that special person, you know. And I think it does go for both genders. I said it before, I'll say it again. I think social media takes it too far in the world of always advertising who everyone is, but just selectively. And it gets people wondering if the grass is greener on the other side when something, you know, when things aren't perfect. I'm here to tell you, everybody is a mess. I think every relationship, there will be ups and downs, but the only thing that strengthens it and makes it worth something is getting over the hurdles, and the good returns eventually, and it gets reinforced as long as you're actually focused on fixing it and not scoping out the neighbor's grass, you know. Starting over again and again is exhausting and disheartening, and I think eventually it puts you on the platform of being like, well, this new thing isn't going to work either, so then you just start picking stuff apart. The vapid behavior is creating a mass slaughter on all the worthwhile relationships that do have depth and meaning. So women want someone with a genuine nature who isn't acting like a douchebag picking out hookers on the corner. They want someone consistent who understands what makes them unique, is great and appreciated, and tell the damn truth. Like, you don't have to give her money. If a woman's acting concerned about money and isn't grinding for her own or trying to figure stuff out herself, she's advertising who she is. If that's a contingency, I don't care how beautiful she is, move on. I think a lot of women have had this reaction to the hypersexualized requests of men and end up jaded because, well, if all I am to him is ass and tits, then all he is to me is a wallet. That's not what it should be about. Unless that's a mutual agreement, then that's your business, you know. So what do women want? Ultimately, women want consistency and genuine interest. If they're worth anything, you know, there's ugliness in both genders. But if you want something right, do it right. Care about what matters. Stop dicking around with the other grass, because no matter how appealing someone new seems, it's not what you've already built, and you'll reach the same dissatisfaction in the next situation. Plus the stigma on you for how you conducted yourself. And always be honest. Communication is key. This isn't The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. When you juggle, your subconscious will detract from the possibility of actually making something right. You have to focus on what you really want, and just like anything of quality takes time and effort and giving. I hope this was helpful. Again, it's just my opinion based on what I see. But hold out until someone is what you want and treat them how you want, the kind of person you want to be treated. There is a standard of conduct. Stop treating people as disposable. It's not okay, and it's just creating a problem, I think. If what you really want is somebody who you want, you know, to make it forever with, start treating them like they matter as such. So comments and input are welcome. Women, what do you really want? Men, what do you really want besides ass and titty pics? Just kidding. All right, have a great night, everybody, and I will see you on video 19.